and happy Tuesday to you. On our last podcast, we introduced the second of our 7 money milestones, which was protecting your income and assets through insurance. Today, I will introduce you to milestone number 3 and 4, and they are creating an emergency fund and debt management, respectively. 2 critical steps on your roadmap to financial security and independence. So, if you're ready, let's talk Tuesday. First, let's talk about creating an emergency fund. Even the most conscientious person will eventually face an unexpected financial blow. Think about the 3 little pigs, for an example. The first 2 made their homes from hay and sticks. They were totally unprepared for the inevitable wolf, which in this case represents life. Your emergency fund is like the house that's made of bricks, ready for the wolf to huff and puff. So to prepare for life's big bad wolves, you need to begin setting up an emergency fund. It's a designated stash of cash at your fingertips to help you recover from unforeseen expenses without derailing your financial strategy or depleting your savings account. It is recommended to have around 3 to 6 months of your income in an emergency fund. This will give you some breathing room in case of missed work, medical bills, property damage, broken appliances. If it's an unexpected cost, you name it, you'll be protected. If you are currently living paycheck to paycheck like many people are today, your emergency fund could be the installation that separates you from financial disaster. And as you work toward your 3 to 6 month emergency fund, start by making your first goal 2 weeks of pay, then 1 month, then 2, until you reach your goal of 3 to 6 months. Now, with your emergency fund in place, you're no longer broke. But this part is very important. There are 2 rules of an emergency fund that you must remember. Rule number 1. The emergency fund is only for unexpected emergencies. That's all. That's it. It's not for last-minute birthday presents, much-needed spa days, or irresistible Black Friday sales. It doesn't matter if it sits in your checking account or your savings account or, a separate account, as long as it doesn't tempt you to use it for anything but a true emergency. Rule number 2, if you need to use your emergency fund to fix a car, replace a refrigerator, or make some other kind of repair in your home, take the money and spend it. That's what it's there for. Just make sure that afterwards you add back to that account every month until your emergency fund is full again. Now, with financial protection in place and your emergency fund now in its work, it's time for you to start beginning to face your debt. So here we are on our 4th money milestone, debt management. For many, this is the greatest obstacle to a sound financial future and becoming financially independent. Debt is a sweeping crisis perpetrated by a society led astray by instant gratification desires of our generation. For an example, 80% of all American adults are in debt, and over half of Americans own a credit card. The average credit card debt per household with individuals with a credit card is close to $8,300. Now, how do you get out of debt? Some people believe the way you get out of debt is by hitting the lottery. Some folk wait on a miracle. But people who knows how money works takes responsibility and face the debt head on. It takes determination, focus, accountability, and a strong, sound strategy defined by you and your financial professional. So you can get started with these 5 tips to eliminate and stay out of debt. And I'm going to share them with you right now. First, know what you owe. Make a list of all of your credit card debts and loans and write down your outstanding balances, your interest rate, monthly payment, and the monthly due date for each. Once a year, pull your credit report from the free online service. Make sure it's accurate. Check out the websites on top of the credit agencies or even us, the Academy of Financial Literacy, for pointers on how to report and correct credit errors. Number 2, no more late payments. Paying after the due date hurts your credit score and accrues late fees. Sign up for automatic payment or set alarms on your phone so that you're never late again. Number 3, you want to target one debt at a time. If you have balances on multiple credit cards, pay down the total balance one card at a time. Pay off the card with the smallest balance or the highest interest rate first. Whichever one you choose, pay more than the minimum as much as possible within your budget. And after zeroing out the first one, then start on the next smallest balance or highest interest rate card. Add the money that you were paying on the previous card to your payment on the next one and repeat the process until you're credit card debt free. You want to start charging and start canceling unused subscriptions. Stash credit cards in a safe place and stop using them. Use cash or check cards or mobile pay services that pull from your actual checking account. And then cancel all unnecessary subscriptions like online memberships and video streaming services that sink you further into debt every month. And then you want to think about refinancing your mortgage by paying on time, correcting errors on your credit report, and reducing debt. Your credit score should improve. And in time, you may qualify for a more favorable interest rate for a home refinance loan. You may be even able to consolidate your debt when you refinance your home and save yourself even more money. How, you may ask? In most cases, consolidating your debt into a refinance mortgage loan means that you'll be paying back at a much lower interest rate. And in addition, you'll be able to write off the interest on your taxes because it is associated with a mortgage, something you cannot do with a traditional installment loan or credit card loan. When we next meet, we will talk about the 5th money milestone, which is increasing your cash flow. Now, there's a topic that most people want to talk about. But before we part, I would like to share some exciting news with you. Let's Talk Tuesday is supported by the Academy of Financial Literacy, or AFL, if you will. And it is a personal financial services company that takes an education-inspired approach to help our clients with their finances. We are now offering memberships that you can now become a member of the Academy of Financial Literacy and How Money Works Nation. It's easy to get started on your journey to financial wellness. For more information, just give us a call and schedule a 20-minute consult at any time that works best for you. On that call, we will ask you some basic questions to understand your needs and get to know you so that we can pair you with the right instructor or coach. And you can contact us by phone at 937-889-9809 or at our email address, theacademyofinancialliteracy@gmail.com. Also, consider blessing our scholarship fund where we can help needy students to attend college of their choice. For more information, we're going to ask you to visit the link that will be shown on our screen. I'm going to ask our producer to leave it up a little longer so that you may copy it. We would like to thank you for your support in helping us educate the community about how money works and achieving our goal of creating generational wealth one home at a time. Until next time, let's talk Tuesday.